Also, back from mechanics and when Asimov's name is going on. Rasa, what the hell are you doing? Oh, I'm just giving Rasa his last rites so his soul doesn't go burning in hell. He's not dead, he's in a coma. And also, what the hell are you doing here? What? I believe in common courtesy. Both of you guys, get out of here. You know it's highly offensive to...
So, we're gonna be spending this time dealing with a comatose Rasa?
Relax, BV. I got an idea how to get him out of this coma.
Also, what the hell were you think you were doing, putting yourself in a coma like that? And what caused it anyway?
BV. Relax. I think my body just put itself in a coma because of what I just been through.
And that is?
Well, Cartoon Network was doing a marathon of Teen Titans Go all Christmas week, so I decided to sit down and watch it all.
Why?
Well, I'm working on a big project, so I decided to write down my notes on all of Teen Titans Go, but they went nowhere, so we're just going to work with what I have. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, before I begin the video, let me do 2 addendums about previous videos that were sent onto the channel. First one was Rasa's quick talk and review on Teen Titans Go and friend request. Whose idea was it to combine those two? That was stupid. Better than nothing. Still. Okay. He said that he looked around and all the merchandise of Teen Titans Go we found were some figurines where you can remove the Go off of it and still sell it as Teen Titans. He should have went around looking at stores. Because I found one in a store people barely go to where I live. And they had Teen Titans Go merchandise. They had figurines of Teen Titans Go characters. And they had a plushie of Beast Boy. I didn't want to buy it because I already know I was going to light that thing on fire before it even got shown on camera. So this picture was the closest thing I'm going to get to it. Secondly, the second addendum was my little rant and raving about their 200th episode. I admit that was one I regret. You could even tell by the crappy editing that it was more of a rage job. Because I just saw the video, saw their episode, made my ball of hatred, shaved off excess hatred, and slammed it onto the internet. Okay, I will admit, its 200th episode is considered a great big deal. But, you've been hyping that episode up since August last time I checked. It was still summer when they hyped it up. And it finally comes out in November, and it's nothing more than a pat on the back for all the creators, writers, and all that stuff. And the only good part of that 2-parter was just the Titans talking to their voice actors. That was like the only interesting part to it. Everything else was just massive padding, and really didn't care. There's a different way you could have had the creators and writers be honored throughout that whole episode. In other episodes, you could have just had them as background characters. You do show sometimes the city, so it would make sense to have them around there. But nope. It didn't help the fact that your end song basically did mock the critics. One of the things I did shaved off was in one of the scenes where one of the writers said it takes about 1 week to make an episode. I know another cartoon that takes 1 week to make an episode, and they do satire humor in a more funnier level. Anyone already knows who the hell the two I'm talking about. But still, yeah, I know all that, but still. Okay, now let's get to the real video. For anyone who remembers on this channel, I did trailer trashes. Basically there were videos where I talked about movie trailers, and take a guess, we'll describe what the movie trailer's all about, take a guess in the dark of what the movie's all about, and basically say if the movie's going to do good or not. We all know how this show is, and the fact that Cartoon Network decided to give them a chance to make a movie, I'll give them credit, because the last time Cartoon Network made a movie to theaters, it wasn't a bad movie. I guess it was just more of males were more embarrassed of watching a show about three little girls, which it's understandable back then, but nowadays, I've seen adults go to My Little Pony. So it's really not that big of a deal and complaintive. And they're giving it a shot to make a Teen Titans Go movie. Out of all the cartoon shows they have, Teen Titans Go. Okay, no offense, but the creators can barely do an 11-minute episode, because in 11 minutes, even with what they have, they still somehow manage to add a lot of
padding.
And also the fact that, yeah, their first season was a good idea, the concept of what the Titans do when they're not when they're not being superheroes. And besides the fact that episode 12 of the first season showed my massive hatred for one character, you didn't start seeing their little bits of bile and hatred to the critics until later seasons. If they would have stuck with the whole non-bitter bileness, I'm pretty sure they would have made a couple of good episodes, but you can see it. And some of the episodes they did made, I can give you some of what they said. I'm going to show you the title of the episode and tell you what their thoughts were. It doesn't matter if everyone hates us, as long as we have that one fan boy loving us. Which, it does seem like a good lesson, but you guys are being shown more religiously than anything. So that lesson doesn't work. What happens if we try to act serious? You guys are going to act like the equivalency of a 90s comics? And also, people want you to act serious as meaning more of their actual characters. Not pants on head retarded. It will teach you guys a lesson that will help you later on in life. Even though you barely did a good job teaching a lesson, and the kids are going to look at you like, what the hell? And the people who are actually going to want to use that one is not going to get the full details on it, so that doesn't work. We're comedy. We will do our own way. It doesn't matter if you like it or not, we will do it. And yet a lot of your episodes show that a massive middle finger to the criticism. A lot. Well, anyway, let's talk about our 5 characters. The question will be, what characters? I've watched a lot of people's thoughts, and I have to agree with them after sitting through it all. They're not actually characters. They're just 5 of the same person with just one different trait. In each episode, one of them has to have the brain. So there's really not much you can really say. They're all the same. And let's see. With most of these types of movies, it's either going to be them going on a massive journey, or they're going to show an origin of Teen Titans Go. Which, we already seen them going on journeys a few times, and even with 11 minutes, you guys still do a poor job. And with origin stories, you guys already tried doing that, and you fluffed it up so bad, I'm pretty sure other DC heroes didn't try to file suit on that for stealing their stuff. So, an idea of how you could make a story for this movie, which could work as a smart idea, have the Titans get arrested. No, not like that court episode. I mean, arrested by the Justice League. Have them basically sent to just a superhero-style jail system where they're being tried because they're not actually being superheroes. That's actually would be an idea. They have to actually learn to be a superhero while at the same time they're still acting in their childish ways. It could work for an idea. There's nothing wrong with that. Since you guys already shunned the Justice League, you might as well use them. Also, if you guys do take my idea, give Batman some attitude. I mean, most of the time you show him Batman, he's a laughing mess, and that's not Batman. Because for one reason, he's laughing funny, hysterically like. And I mean like, You guys do know that the moment Batman starts doing that, that's not Batman anymore. He's more the brooding guilt complex. So, let's see, that could be an idea. Having them arrested by the Justice League and tried as not being actual superheroes. Or try to do an idea of the complexity that the Titans are actually villains, and all the villains we have seen so far are actually the heroes, because it does make sense. The Titans actually do more damage, and the fact that the Hive is more of the rivals, they mostly just do something criminalist-like because that'll draw the Titans' attention. Brother Blood basically mind controls them to do whatever he wants, so he's basically trying to capture them. And the Brain just kidnaps them and locks them up as more of a way of keeping the public safe. So it's more likely that these guys are actually the heroes, not the villains. That would be an interesting concept. So yeah, we should talk more about Teen Titans Go's Rogue Gallery. Baby, that's not the Rogues Gallery, that's Teen Titans Rogues Gallery. Teen Titans Go's Rogues Gallery is Santa Claus, George Washington, a turkey, the Tooth Fairy, what the hell? The Queen of England, and a massive straw man that represents the criticisms of Teen Titans Go. Wow. Huh. No wonder what. Maybe you guys gotta work on better with villains. You guys do show them a few times, but still, it's getting a little sad that that's your actual Rogues Gallery. Okay. One of the reasons why I decided to wanting to do this talk, because with a lot of people showing their bile to Teen Titans Go, well, we're going to be doing another summer rehash. If anyone remembers the last time a movie actually was released to theaters that people hated, yet it still made its money back, do you remember this movie? Teen Titans Go is going to do the exact same thing. People are going to go to the movies to verify their hatred, and Cartoon Network's going to make its money back. But more likely how I see this movie's going to go, as usual, stupid humor, super humor, parody on superheroes, parody on the movies of superheroes, and also, if I see a parody of a Marvel character in Teen Titans Go, I called it. It's not our fault that DC's getting slammed badly when it comes to tone. And a couple of parodies on DC movies. Wow, I was bitter while I was watching this. But yeah, that's basically what more likely the movie is going to be. A parody on the movie industry, parody on superheroes, a couple of jabs at Marvel, and we may get a couple of parody superheroes from the Marvel industry. Because more likely that's how Teen Titans rolls. But I'm hoping that they'll at least stick with a smarter idea, like they have to atone for what they have, that they're not actually being superheroes and actually be superheroes. And also, please stop with the Cartoon Network hate. Don't hate Teen Titans Go, don't hate Cartoon Network. Maybe hate DC for sponsoring this idea. Cartoon Network shows Teen Titans Go. It's like the second time they did this stupid thing. The first time was Johnny Test. And that was also run by WB, which is also running DC. So the real enemy is actually... Hello? I'm not taking that money. $10,000 is not worth me giving a complimentary praise on Teen Titans Go and saying they should go watch the movie. Hello? Huh, that's all I got.
Hello?
Wait, when did you get a phone, BB?
Yeah, I had a phone for a while, just don't answer as much.
Well, anyway, that's all I can really say. Would I say is the movie's a good idea? No, not really. Would Teen Titans Go be a good movie? I hope. But then again...
Also, there's a Rem figurine over there.
What? You got the figure? Yeah, sorry about that. I got a little cold between the edits and my bad sore throat. Anyway, watch the Teen Titans Go movie coming to the theaters this summer. Till then, this is Rasa signing out. I'm getting paid for this, ain't I?
Yeah, they said that the checks come in the mail. Thank you for watching the channel. If you want to watch more, click on the left or right annotation to see more videos. Or subscribe to the channel to see when the next video comes out. Till then,